Hello, Dana Guitar Class. So, as I said in the previous video, we all know that we're out of school and there is no more Dana Guitar Class as we used to know it. There might be an online component from Mr. Grable. I'm not really sure if Google Classroom is going to include much in the way of the music classes or not. It's not up to me. But I thought, since I've got some of you as subscribers and you've got time on your hands and you may be at home with a guitar, could be your guitar, could be the one from class, I don't know. But I'm going to go back through my old catalog of songs that I have taught my private students for many, many years, and just revisit some of the ones that I think really helped some of my students gain some skills on the instrument. And today's song is a song by the band called the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I think it's like from 98 or 99 or 97. I really don't know. I don't care. This is the title track from the album, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but there will be a link to it in the description. And I just want to talk about the main guitar figure that gets played through the riff. I'm going to play a little bit of it now, and you can hear it. Pretty straightforward. Then the drums start. I desperately want to itch my nose, but I won't, because you're not supposed to touch your face, and you should wash your hands very frequently. I want you to know that I started this lesson out with a hand washing before we began. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that opening riff. It's basically an A minor 7 chord. You know an A minor from class. You can just lift off your ring finger and that becomes A minor 7. However, in the context of this lick, he's not really playing that open G string. He's just playing the A string, the D string, and the B string. Then the other chord is kind of an F, or an F major 7. But he's only playing 3 notes out of that chord too. I will outline them with more detail. Then there's a little 4 chord figure that he plays as well. So I'm just going to get right into it. That first shape, I referenced it as being similar to an A minor 7, at least the fingering is identical. So I'm playing the open A string. Hopefully you can see that vibration taking place there. And then I play the E on the D string, and then the open B, the second string, to an A, to a C on the second string. So you get, okay, hopefully that's clear. Then the next shape would be an F. Alright, so I'm playing the low E string at the 1st fret, I'm playing the A string at the 3rd fret, and the G string finally at the 2nd fret, but I play it open first. So I get, and then that other little riff. And I will describe that from the beginning. So I'm playing the C on the A string, the G on the D string, and an E on the B string, back to that G again on the D string right there. And then I move it to a G, which is the 3rd fret of the low E, the 5th fret of the A string, the 4th fret of the G string. Then I move that whole thing down just as is to the 1st fret. And then that's a 1st fret of the low E, the 3rd fret of the A string, and the 2nd fret of the G string. And there'll be tabs for all this linked in the description. And then that's just almost a D chord. It's a D power chord technically, and I'm playing the open D, 2nd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B string. So that whole part. And it goes back into the main riff. For the picking, down, up, 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 and then down, up, then down, up, 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 4, down, up, down, up, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, 3, 4, then down, up, 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 down, up. There's a chorus and some other parts, but the intent of these little micro lessons are just to get your hands moving on the guitar and doing some things you've never done before, thinking about it a little bit differently. But many of my students over the years have found these types of figures to be satisfying to play, and they're familiar and easy to remember, and they're highly repetitive. And I cannot emphasize that enough, that repetitive guitar playing at this stage in your learning process is going to be very helpful in building up that technique that lets you move the guitar playing kind of to a lower area of your brain, and then you can focus on your material a little bit more. All right, anyway, you guys keep it clean, wash your hands. I'll see you next time.